All right, welcome back. We've got a very quick stock market update for this week. This week was highlighted by Bitcoin ripping and Nvidia's earnings. And if you want to hear more about those two topics, watch the videos in my recently uploaded library. So I did a deep dive on both of those. So let's quickly go over the price action here. The NASDAQ was up a little bit this week, getting back some gains from last week. And then same thing with S&P 500, a little bit of an increase here. I believe the Dow Jones did close. I thought I saw an all-time high, so maybe the futures is slightly off. Looks like gold had a big bounce back week this week. That's good to see for the gold bugs out there. I did trade a little bit of gold myself early in the week. I didn't realize it had such a strong follow through. Oil bouncing back a little bit, so a little bit of a bounce back across the board. The Russell 2000 as well, bouncing back here, nearing the all-time highs. And when we look at interest rates, if we look at the 10-year yield, looks like we did start to pull back a little bit, so maybe this is the ceiling, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. Some of the big losers this week was Google. Google was down a decent amount this week on the DOJ potentially having Google sell Chrome. I don't know what that accomplishes, but that is the word on the street that the DOJ is looking to end Apple and Google's partnership to have Chrome as the default browser on Apple devices. They want to also split up the search business, so have Google sell Chrome. And I thought there was something when it came to Android. So again, these are all, nothing is final. This is just what they are hoping to accomplish. Will they be able to accomplish it? I don't know. Will the new administration have something more to add or something to say with this? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So let's go ahead and get into some of the news before we get you off to the weekend. You had small cap performing strong here, 4.5% gain in the small caps. Nvidia doing well. It did have a little bit of a pullback this Friday. Let's see here. Looks like we've got Dell, CrowdStrike, and Workday earnings coming up next week. It is going to be a shortened week with Thanksgiving. Let's see here. Target was down 20%. So I believe their guidance was poor. So they're guiding for a soft holiday season, which is surprising. So that'll be something I look into a little bit more. Maybe I'll listen to the earnings call over the weekend. Magnificent Seven, Tesla approaching a near record high. Amazon remains in a buy range. Amazon did drop under $200 this week. Apple and Microsoft, I didn't see those tickers one time this week, so I don't know if they did anything. Looks like the Federal Reserve, they will have a meeting here hopefully soon. I don't know, hopefully, but I am hearing more and more rumors of potential of a skip for the next meeting. So they may not cut interest rates this coming meeting. We'll have to wait and see. There was some geopolitical news early on the week. The market was down a few days, Monday and Tuesday, and it instantly got bought up with the potential of nuclear strikes. So knock on wood, hopefully those were just threats, and we obviously don't want to deal with that. But if the stock market crashes with the threat of nuclear war, buy the dip. Because if you get blown up by a nuke, you're not going to be thinking of your stocks. If there's no nuke, the market will stabilize and the market goes up. Not financial advice, but that is the way I think when it comes to some things like that. Obviously, nobody wants nuclear war, and let's do everything in our power to avoid that. So that is it for this week. Let's take a quick peek here at the heat map. That is going to be exercise equipment, not the heat map. That is my email, not the heat map. Where did it go? All right, let's pull it up here. S&P 500 heat map, 1 week performance. Let's take a look. Pretty good. A lot of green. Tesla up 10% on the week, Google down 4%, Amazon down 3%, Apple up 2%, Microsoft, Nvidia flat, and everywhere else looking solid. You have Target is the deep red up there in the consumer defensive. Walmart hit an all-time high, Costco up 6%. So a pretty good week here. I think financials are at all-time high. So pretty green week here, and typically coming into the shortened Thanksgiving week, you do see some bullishness. I don't know what the market, I believe the market is going to be open on Friday. I think it's going to be just closed for Thursday. But let's take a look here at the calendar real quick, see what we have coming next week. We've got some consumer confidence on Tuesday. We've got GDP numbers on Wednesday, unemployment claims on Wednesday. You've got the PCE on Wednesday, and the Fed minutes on Wednesday. And so it looks like Thursday is the bank holiday, and I don't see any news on Friday. So I believe Friday is typically a shortened trading day. So short week next week, don't expect a whole lot. The FOMC minutes will be interesting. That's where they disclose the things they talked about in their previous minutes or previous meeting. We get a little look under the hood there. And then after that, when is the next cut for the Fed? Let's see. So it's not first week of December. It's not the second week of December. It's going to be the third week of December. We get the Fed funds rate and the Fed press conference. That looks like December 18th will be the potential for do they cut, do they not cut. So other than that, not a whole lot of news until we reach that date. And then you're going to have a lot of people away from their screens anyways during the holiday times. So we're entering in a little bit of a slower season, but this is where you get a little bit thin markets and the potential for a nice Santa Claus rally. So we will see if we do get a Santa Claus rally. Hopefully we do. Who doesn't like a little Santa Claus rally? So that is all I got for you guys in this quick stock market update for this week. I will talk to you all next week. Have a great weekend and peace out.